Keep all that going for our next comedian, Bobb Sixx, everybody!
Just so you know, the reason I move the stools is because when I get really nervous, I break into a river dance and I don't want to trip and look stupid. On the way here tonight, me and my wife were behind this car and it kept weaving back and forth. And I said, look at that, drunk this early. And she said, I bet they're texting. So we made one of those couple bets, you know, the really cool one if you win and it kind of sucks if you lose. So I passed her and we were both wrong. It was a somewhat attractive young woman that was buried about middle knuckle deep in her snot box. Now, I'm no doctor, but I think if your finger is so far up your nose it's affecting your vision or your ability to drive a car, that may not be a booger. I had the weirdest thing happen this morning. I went to H-E-B, and on the way in, there was this homeless dude talking to himself. So when I came back out, the conversation had intensified. And I was like, holy shit, I wonder who that dude's talking to. And then I thought to myself, who am I talking to? And he stopped talking, looked me right in the eyes, and gave me one of those knowing nods and said, exactly. I'm really not sure what happened, but I'm still kind of freaked out about it. Speaking of being confused, have you ever woke up after a long night of drinking, can't remember much about the night before, one eyebrow missing, big dick drawn on your face? That's happened to me. The weird thing is I was drinking at home. Alone. Believe it or not, there are worse things than waking up with a big dick drawn on your face. Oh yeah. Like waking up next to someone and can't remember their name, or how you met, or why they're dead. Hey, speaking of too much and dead, does anybody else ever wonder if Michael Jackson looks like he did in the Thriller video? Come on, people, he's been gone almost 5 years. Some of you acting like you just had a sleepover at Neverland Ranch. And we all know that didn't happen because all of you are past the cutoff age. I come from a little bit different generation than some of you. I'm not all into shaving all my pubes off. But this morning, my loving wife of almost 20 years told me she doesn't like my pube dreadlocks. I need to do something with that. So what I'm thinking about doing is shaving it into like a little landing strip. Because I'm thinking that way when I get a boner, it'll look like Fred's casting a shadow. I'm thinking it might make him look a little bigger. It could backfire and just look like a piece of rice in a soul patch, but you know. You know, I guess it's jokes like that, but a lot of people ask me if I'm gay. I'm not. And I know that because I've thought about it. Wait, not thought about it. Thought about is there any possibility, and I know that there's not. I don't find anything sexually attractive about men. I cry when the doctor sticks his finger in my ass, so I could never imagine having a dick in it. And growing up, my best friend was gay. We're still friends to this day. I didn't know he was gay for the first couple of years. I just thought he kept blowing me because my girlfriend wouldn't do it. So as you can see, he set the best friend bar pretty fucking high. The way I found out he was gay is one time after he blew me, he wanted to cuddle. I said, dude, that shit's gay. He said, I know, I'm gay. So as you can say, since I didn't want to cuddle, I can't be gay. Right about now, some of you may be wondering, no, I am not on drugs. I've been clean since January 24th, 1987. Thank you. Drugs were a lot of fun in the beginning, but it got out of control. I'd stay up all night doing dope, sleep all day, up all night doing dope, sleep all day. It was a vicious circle. I started missing a lot of important shit like school, work, my birthday, 1985. Hey, for those of you that have had a wild night out, got a little fucked up, forgot a couple hours, ain't shit. Try forgetting an entire year. I still have people come at me this day going, dude, do you remember that time? I never do. But there's some shit that even if I did remember, I'd say I didn't. For example, the other night, me and my wife were at my friend's house, and he goes, dude, do you remember that time that we went to the petting zoo, and we brought salt in our ass cracks? And then when no one was looking, we pulled our pants down and let the animals lick the salt? I said, dude, that shit's gross. And unless you can prove it, don't be telling people that. Turns out, he's got pictures. Oddly enough, I looked like I was having a damn good time. All right, before I go, I've spent the last year traveling around the country asking people to please stop telling children to stop, drop, and roll. That was okay back in the 1800s when we all had dirt floors. But now we all have carpeting, nice wood floors, and why should you burn my house down? Because your kid's a fucking dumbass. However, the stop, drop, and roll has served us well over the years. So I don't think we should abandon it. Let's repurpose it. So, I don't know, next time you're in the middle of a boring conversation or an awkward situation, or you're performing in a comedy contest in Austin and you forget your closer,
Bobb Sixx, everybody! He might be dead. Give it up for him.